What if you could integrate your form with Microsoft Excel? Well, let me show you how. Hey Jotformers, welcome back. I'm Kimberly, and like I mentioned, if you use Jotform and Excel, you can now integrate them together. Now, this integration is going to allow you to efficiently track, organize, and analyze your data in a structured way. Now, as you can see, I'm currently in my workspace, and for this example, I'm going to go ahead and work with my hotel customer service form. So we're going to edit our form. We're going to come up here to settings, and over on the left-hand side, we're going to go down to integrations. And from here, we will choose Microsoft Excel. Now, of course, if it's not at the top whenever you go to integrations, you can easily do a quick search. And during this example, we're going to go through each one of these. So I'm just going to start at the top. We're going to add a new row to a new workbook. So let's go ahead and choose next. Now, at this point, if you haven't already authenticated with Microsoft, you're going to do that in this step. If you have multiple accounts from here, you can choose which account you want to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and authenticate. Now we get to choose which folder we want this to go into. So let's go ahead and choose a folder. And I'm going to create a brand new folder, and we will call this Hotel Feedback. We'll create. Perfect, and we will select. Now we have the workbook name. It's going to automatically be the name of your form. If you want to change that, you can do that here. We have the worksheet name being form responses. Again, completely editable. And then we have all of the columns. Now, if you would prefer to not have all the columns, you get to pick and choose what you want from here. We have some static fields. One that's going to be automatically on every single one is going to be the submission ID. If you want the submission date, you can include that. And if you've already had submissions in the past, you can easily choose to send existing submissions to that workbook. So let's go ahead and choose save. All right, and here is that perfectly. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. It's going to open it up for us so we don't have to do any type of searching. And there are all of our submissions. Perfect. All right, I'm going to go ahead and head back over. And from here, let's go ahead and delete this action. Let's add a new action. Let's try add row to existing workbook. So of course, for this one and down here, the existing table, you'll want to make sure that something already exists. So we'll do add a row to existing workbook. We'll choose next. We'll authenticate again. I'm going to choose a different workbook this time. And I'm actually going to choose something from my home, and I'm going to choose a previous hotel feedback form. Let's go ahead and select. Now, of course, since this is going to be pretty much the same thing, all of these are going to match perfectly. We'll do the submission date again, and yes, we'll send the existing submissions to the worksheet. So we're going to see basically the same thing that we just saw, but it should be double. All right, let's go ahead and open. All right, there we go. It has now doubled in size. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and head back. Let's get this removed. Let's add a new action. We'll choose add a row to a new table. We'll do authenticate. All right, we can choose a workbook. And from here, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to choose the customer service form that we were already working in. Perfect. We'll do the submission date. We'll choose save. And for this one, I am going to go up to the preview option, and I'm going to do a test submission. Let's do a fill form. So we should see John Smith. Check-in date is 4/16. Perfect. We'll go ahead and submit. Good deal. We'll turn off the preview. Let's go ahead and open up this one. And we see John Smith right up here. Perfect. Good deal. All right, let's check out that last one. Let's go ahead and delete this action, add a new one. Let's add a row to an existing table. We'll authenticate. Let's go ahead and choose a workbook to work in. Let's go ahead and do the hotel feedback. We'll do this customer service form select. And from here we have the worksheet. We can either choose sheet 1 or form responses. Now, if I choose sheet 1 and we leave it as is, you'll see nothing is going to be matched because there are no columns in sheet 1. But if we choose form responses and then we come right down here and choose that table, you can see it's going to start mapping. Perfect. All right, we'll do send existing submission, so that way it pulls that new John Smith. All right, let's open this up. And here we have it populated right down here at the bottom, that 416. Perfect. All right, if I head back, one thing to keep in mind if you need to edit your integration, all you have to do is choose that pencil right there. And then of course, if you click on the three dots, you can see all of the action logs. So every time this has ran, if you need to rename, disable, or delete, as you've seen numerous times already, you can do that from here. But it really is as simple as that. If you have any questions about how to integrate Excel with Jotform, let us know down below in the comments. If you like this video and you got some value, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you get notification every time we put out a new video. I'll see you next time.